Hi everyone, my name is Claire Johnson.
My name is Aaron Poy.
And I am Makayla Presgrave.
And we are the minds behind the Vine Room. When we started to create this business idea, we were thinking of the issues and problems that our customers would run into on a day-to-day basis. When planning to put our location in the Coeur d'Alene area, we realized that there are only 2 tasting rooms in downtown Coeur d'Alene, where there's high foot traffic of both local and tourist populations. We also realized that there are a lot of local vineyards that don't get enough publicity and notice as they should. So we're going to provide local wines within our winery. And we also noticed that there are thousands of tourists each year within the Coeur d'Alene area, so it is important that we have enough tasting rooms and enough space to hold both local and tourist populations. So, to the solution for our problem, we want to create a tasting room that provides customers with wines from dozens of different vineyards in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Montana, keeping it local and appealing to the mentality of supporting local businesses. We also wanted to create a convenient location located right next to the Coeur d'Alene waterfront. This is a spot that is popular for both locals and tourism populations during any time of the year and is easily accessible for all these populations as well. And last but not least, we want to implement a new dispensing machine-like technology in order to differentiate ourselves from competitors within the local area.
So the Vine Room's business model is pretty simple. Our main customer base will be 23 to 71 years old. And through this, we'll have 2 point-of-sale locations. One will be on-site and one online. At the Vine Room, they can purchase membership cards and download money onto it right on site and start purchasing wine and food available. Or they can visit our website online and purchase a card and download money onto their card before coming in, so they don't have to wait while they're there. Through these sales, as well as our private ticket event sales that we will have for wine tasting nights, as well as local artists coming to the Vine Room, we expect our first year's revenue to be $750,000.
So you may be asking what the underlying magic of our company is. Like I said before, we'll be located on the relaxing and beautiful Coeur d'Alene waterfront. As well as this, we'll have the wine dispensing machine technology, which is completely new and improved not only in the state of Idaho, but the entire nation as well. We have an exclusive tasting room only for local wines, which is very unfamiliar in this area because a lot of tasting rooms provide wines from states such as California and other warm states.
Next, our marketing and sales will be hitting 3 different areas. So first, magazines. We want to advertise in local magazines for North Idaho natives, as well as tourist magazines in the Washington and Idaho area. Next, we'll be targeting millennials who are our largest customer base, and we will target them through social media like Instagram and Facebook. Here we post about promotions as well as fun events we have going on and updates regarding what new wines we have in or wines that are coming back into stock. And through this, we hope they will then visit our website to then start purchasing either sales or tickets to private events or as well as the membership cards. And lastly, we will open up a pop-up booth at the farmers market, and this is where we will start interacting with customers directly, interacting with them more personally, as well as creating more foot traffic into our lakefront store.
So for our competition, we are looking at currently within Coeur d'Alene 15 direct competitors. Out of the 15, 3 being Castaway Cellars, Overbluff Cellars, and Barista Winery. Overbluff Cellars and Castaway Cellars they get all the wines from mainly the Pacific Northwest region of the U.S. Barista Winery, they manufacture and produce their own wine. And with all these businesses, they are privately owned businesses, so there's not a lot of information out there for us to obtain. But we also know that they are thriving and they are successful right now, and we can too.
So for our management team, we are the 3 minds behind this initial idea. We all have a different role though that'll make our business as successful as possible. I will be dealing with the human resource and management component of our company, which will deal with the hiring and the paperwork that goes behind keeping employees happy in order to have our company functioning successfully. Makayla, she has a background in operations, so she'll be dealing with the buying and supplying of products that we will be selling. She'll be able to create close relationships with different vineyards in the area, as well as local farmers and food distributors, in order to make sure that we have the freshest food products that we are selling, as well as the best tasting wine in the area too. And last but not least, Aaron over here has a background in marketing and advertising, so he's going to make sure that all of our platforms, such as our websites, articles and magazines, our social media sites, are up to date and in good spots that will be seen by many different eyes, not just locals, but tourists as well. And he will be in charge of manning the booths at farmers markets, as well as spreading word of mouth details through those events too. Although we have a great core group, we are in need of some guidance, which means we'll probably need a board of directors / advisors who can kind of give us their experience and knowledge to help us continue moving our business forward, both business-wise and wine-wise. We will also be looking for a culinary specialist to do the behind-the-scenes cooking of our amazing fresh dishes, as well as a wine steward who will be able to educate us as well as the customers when they come into the tasting room. We are a group of 22-year-old freshly graduated students who are really passionate about this idea, but just need a little bit more personnel as well as knowledge and experience in order to make it as successful as possible.
So like I said earlier, our first year financial projection is to have a revenue of $750,000. We came up with this number, averaging that our average amount of customers per year will be 25,000. This is due to increasing rise in tourism in the area. I think it's about 5% increase, as well as a growing just population in the Coeur d'Alene area. We expect that each of these customers out of the 25,000 to spend about $30 per visit. This will be from wine and food sales, and then also could include private event ticket sales. And so, like I said, our revenue will keep on growing, and from this increase, we will then look to reinvest into our company and pay back our investors within the first year, as well as continue to grow the wine room and possibly franchise it throughout the Pacific Northwest.
So currently we are looking for investors. We're currently looking for $400,000 to be able to get the company started up for throughout all aspects of the advertising, much more. We're expected for our sales to increase and much more throughout the first year. For our expansion, we're looking to expand after our 15-year mark. After that 15-year mark, we're looking to expand within the Pacific Northwest region. We're looking into Oregon, Washington, many other places. Like CJ had said, we're looking for additional core teams, members, and to be able to help us succeed, to give us inputs on, making sure that there's minimal flaws within the system, to make sure our business thrives. We are the Wine Room, and thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.